Yeah, I know what you're thinking. You can get a job in the Middle East simply by trying or by magic, through others, or by a fluke. Remember that competition is everywhere. Some here, some there, but bam! Loy Machedo is the best.
All right, in this video, I'm going to share with you my thoughts about this Arabian Business .com article, which clearly states UAE is issuing now silver visas, courtesy Virtuzone, which offers 5 years trade license and visa packages. Okay, I'll give my thoughts on the various kinds of visas and what do I think about it, and feel free to let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Okay. Those of you new to my channel, very short introduction. Name is Loy Machedo. I'm a personal branding strategist. I help people get well-paying jobs in Dubai, UAE, and also Saudi, Qatar, Bahrain, Oman. People book my services for coaching, consulting, when they want advice for personal or professional problems and challenges. Details are put down below, okay, in the description. So having lived in Dubai 40 years, blah, 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 my parents 55 and friends 3-4 generations. It's very evident that Dubai or UAE is moving more towards becoming a business hub where they are offering a menu of items where you can buy based on your budget. Because end of the day, it's like if you have a restaurant, let's imagine you have a restaurant and you're offering items for people to buy, or you're offering a particular cuisine, you will target a particular audience. Okay. But now what UAE is doing is, what I've noticed over the past, especially after COVID, they are trying to literally squeeze out every category, the maximum benefit, for the simple reason being they don't want to be dependent only on, let's say, for example, Saudi, what it's doing is, we don't want to be dependent only on oil. So they're trying to modernize the economy. MBS is getting, influencers, he's getting rap artists, he's getting controversial, artists who are not at all Islamic. In fact, this boxing, Tyson Fury, it's all happening there, and they're giving massive amounts of money, in Ngannou and Tyson Fury. Now he is paying UFC, I think, $2 million or $20 million to have an event in Saudi. They have signed up with WWE, and they have the Saudi Crown Jewels, wrestling. And they even have women wrestlers, but obviously they're to cover themselves. So Dubai also is thinking in these terms, what can we do to attract more cash, more money? Now, they have the one thing that makes Dubai very attractive for investors or people is you can bring in black money or unaccounted money, open a bank account and deposit the money, no questions asked. The banker or the manager is not going to ask you, excuse me, can you show me proof where you got these funds from? Can I want legal documents, stamp documents? No, nothing. You got the money? Fine, open the account, okay? Obviously, you'll have to do it like low profile. Don't flaunt it. Like the Hush Puppies, you can Google search this guy, Hush Puppies. He made a big noise showing his Rolls Royce, showing his private jet. And obviously, the American authorities arrested him and took him. A lot of criminals, a lot of underworld people are there in Dubai. From the Irish mob mafia, apparently, they are the latest ones, to Russians, to whether it's from Israel or whether it's from India. All these guys are there. But the only difference is they are not doing their illegal activities there. They're just coming there to stay. We'll put the money, we'll park the money here. We will respect the laws. We will be good people, and we'll invest. We'll buy properties. Like, they say, in India, convert black money to white money. So they bring in the funds, unaccounted for funds. And here in Dubai, they will invest in a property, or they'll open a real estate company, or they'll open up a business, or they will, something that adds value to the economy, or they'll open up a company and give many people jobs. So it benefits the country, fine, and you do it in a low profile. So initially there were 9 kinds of visas in Dubai, if you know. Very simple one. Tourist visa is extremely short, 30 to 90 days. Tourist visa, and now they are modifying the tourist visa if you want to take more. There's tourist visa, 30 to 90 days for tourists. There is visit visa, where you can come for 1 month to 3 months. You can correct me on this if it has changed, because they keep changing. They keep modifying. I don't know what is the latest 2024, but visit. These are the categories. These are the visit visa. Normally, people use to meet with their families and stay with their families 2-3 months. But people generally use visit visas to hunt for jobs. Okay, so tourist visa, visit visa. The third one is transit visa, when you are using UAE as a layover or stopover, and you need for a specified period of time, say 4 days, 96 hours. Then the most common one is the work visa or employment visa. If you're taking it from the free zone, it was some places now 1 year, some places 2 years. Or if you're taking non-free zone, that is 3 years. Then you have the investor business visa. And by the way, feel free to correct me if laws are changed, because they keep changing the laws every few months, not even years. Okay. So the work employment visa, which I told you, then investor business visa, that is number 5, which is linked to opening up a business. Then you have student visa. If you are, I don't know, why would anyone take a student visa to come and study in UAE? You're just wasting your money anyway. But there are students who take up a student visa. Then there is residency visa, based on the work, investor, or family visa. They want to stay there with their family, okay, or they have a property, so they take a residence visa. Then retirement visa, for those who want to retire after the age of 55. There is a chunk of money that you have to deposit there. And there is special or diplomatic visas for government officials and people with special circumstances. So these were the common 9 ones. But then after COVID, they came out with these special purpose visas. Golden visa. Golden visa is 5 to 10 years. There's a visa above this. I do not know what is the exact name, but this particular visa is like literally given by the ruler or the royal family, where you are such a asset to the country, where they just want you to be there. And people like, what is his name? Yusuf Ali, who's worth $4 billion, or the multi-billionaires, they'll obviously be issued the visa. I mean, it's so comedic if you think they have to renew their visa. They want them to be there because they add value to the country. So below that is the next one, golden visa. And by the way, I've even seen passports of people who have, seriously, I've seen through video while chatting, they have the UAE passport, even though they are not a citizen of the country. They have a UAE passport. Now, I do not know under what circumstances, but I'm pretty sure money is definitely one, power is definitely one. And yes, maybe you're of such benefit to the country, they don't mind issuing you. Okay. Then that was one. Then I told you golden visas, where 5 to 10 years, and you don't need to have a local sponsor, and for 5 to 10 years, peace of mind. And they offered this to investors, entrepreneurs, doctors, special talents, outstanding students. Okay, so there's a lot of gray areas. Then you have retirement visas, which I told you is 55 years. What is the sum of money? 1 million, 5 million, whatever, that you'll have to find out. Investor business visas, which are not labeled as gold or silver, but you have a business. And then the specialized professional visas for doctors, scientists, researchers, specialized skills which add value to the country. Okay. And because they wanted doctors and nurses to stay during the COVID crisis, they offered plenty of them, including a couple of my friends who got it. Okay. So now, with all these visas from gold, now they have a silver visa. So what is the silver visa? I just got these points, both from the article as well as, you just Google search and keep going through various articles. These are the top, how many points are this? Seven. Okay, 7 points. So it seems that there is a virtue zone, like virtual reality, not virtue as in character, good character. Virtue zone, a business support specialist introduces a novel package for 5 year residence visa, trade license, and it's called a silver visa. Okay, so just like you have uh, Jabal Ali free zone or Sharjah, Hamriyah free zone, Ras Al Khaimah free zone, all these various free zones. In Dubai now they have a free zone which is called Virtue Zone. So you get 5 year residence and trade license, and it is more like in between a gold visa, which is 5 to 10 years, because maybe some people find it too expensive, or to opening a business. So this is somewhere in between for people who have that kind of budget. Um, so they offer you 5 years and trade license. The extra benefits is they will reduce the renewal cost, which is hardly anything. They will eliminate paperwork, which reduces headache. They will streamline the operations, and along with that, it seems they give you added benefits, like, which is not very specific in black and white. So I guess it depends on profile to profile. They'll You can sponsor your dependents, you can sponsor your family. They'll give you some banking facilities, corporate tax registration, easing of certain extra restrictions that you have. Okay, so all this is offered there. It's priced at 16,300 US dollars, or 59,999, 60,000 dirhams. Um, for people who are interested. And it seems the commercial director of Virtue Zone, he said that this will aim at, the bullshit words that they use: sustainability, long-lasting value, SME community. They give a lot of fluffy corporate jargon words which don't mean anything. Okay, this is all bullshit. So it's 5 years. It's a cost-effective, cheaper alternative to Golden Visa, which obviously Gold Visa has a higher financial criteria. So what do I think about it? I think it's a smart move by the UAE government. The reason being is you have the creme de la creme. Okay, you manage to get them, but then are people who can't afford this, so they go into the second category, and so it's below creme de la creme. And then those who can't afford that, they give you a cheaper option. So it's like a car company. They'll give you the, like Toyota, they'll give you the Lexus for those who have a lot of money. They go below that. Okay, Toyota, you want to go off-road vehicle, or you want to take a cheaper than that, or do you want a saloon, or do you want a family car, or do you want for a single person, and do you want the cheapest? And then they go to the most basic car. So you have covered the people who have money, you have covered the people who are upper middle class, you have covered middle class, and you have covered the people basic. Okay. Then obviously ultra luxury, they'll obviously not go for Lexus. They might go for Rolls Royce, whatever. So all the categories are covered. So indirectly, what they're doing is they are not saying no to anybody with money. So if you have money, please come here. We have something tailor made for you. That is the message that Dubai is trying to give. So I think it's a very smart move. And keep in mind, the more people that come to stay in UAE, the more they will spend. And the more they spend, there is liquidity, there is cash in the market, and there are transactions, and that will help bring down, um, unemployment. It'll provide opportunities, and it's benefiting the economy. And obviously, because they have their new tax system where they small bits and pieces of tax. And I've told you this, even though they say we are not taxing anyone, they have the parking fees, they have the toll gates, they have the bits and pieces where you have to pay rent, taxes, water, electricity. So everywhere the government also has a small hand, and they benefit in all this. So it's good for the country. Overall, smart for UAE. In terms of individuals, those who have money, now they have an option. And I think it helps everyone in the process, because the more options you have, the better. Because remember this much, at the end of the day, everybody's competing for your money. Okay, whether it's a retailer, whether it's a restaurant, whether it's a airline, whether it is a country, they're all competing for your money. And They want to entice you by any way or means possible. And, you know, how you get it is up to you and your strategy. So let me know, what do you think? And please feel free to correct me on these various visas, because the laws keep changing. They modified the tourist visa, they modified the visit visa duration, they modified the residence visa requirements. It has been so many changes. Sometimes when people go to the visa counter, there itself, they come with the latest news article and they say, Baba, my manager didn't inform me. Yahi, I don't know what is happening. So anyway, check it out. Let me know. And if there's any bit that I've missed out or any bit I should know about, please feel free to comment down below, because it helps other people update their knowledge as well. Good, bad, ugly, feel free, comment down below. This is me signing off. You guys take care.